Everybody, it's Sharmel. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you all how I transformed this medium length blonde blunt bob into this very vibrant red fringe bang bob. So let's jump right into it. This wig is from Wigs By. I reviewed this wig on my channel last year, so I will leave the link to that video and all the details about this wig down below. I haven't really worn the wig since that review, so I wanted to change it up and do something fun. So I'm going to use these L'Oreal High Color in the color red. I'm going to use this Adore color in the color Intense Red, and then I'm going to use this Blonde Brilliant Developer in a number 25. So I'm just going to follow the instructions on the box. I did kind of switch it up. So this L'Oreal High Color is actually for dark hair, but as you guys can see, my hair is already blonde, so I used a lower volume developer than what the package called for because I didn't have to lift the hair. And then I'm just mixing in whatever I have left of that Intense Red from the Adore color, and I'm going to mix all of that together, and I'm just going to apply it onto the wig. So the roots are already dark from when I originally customized this wig, so I'm going to keep the roots that dark color, and I'm just going to start applying the red right after those dark roots. I will say this is not the best way to color wigs because it's easier to miss certain spots. You should honestly put your wig on a wig stand and start, lift the wefts up and go weft by weft to color it. However, my wig stand is broken, so I'm just doing it this lazy way. But when you do it this way, make sure that you go in with the comb and comb through the wig, and that you're still lifting the wefts up to make sure you get every weft colored. Honestly, a even simpler way to do this, since we are working with a blonde 613 wig, would be to do a watercolor. However, I didn't have enough of that Adore color to actually do the watercolor method, and I was just using what I had at home, and I had the L'Oreal High Color, so I just used that, which required me to work a little harder, but it still came out red. It came out super vibrant. So yeah, I'm just going to finish applying that color, and then I'm going to show you guys how I style it. So here's the wig after it's been colored. I did flat iron it off camera just to save some time. So I'm just going to apply that onto my head. I just have a regular wig cap on, and I'm just going to place the wig on and get it centered how I want it. So again, I'm doing fringe bangs, and the easiest way is to start with the middle part so that you know your wig is centered. So I'm going to start from that middle part, and I'm going to create 2 triangles on each side. I'm measuring my triangles by like the middle portion, or like my arch part of the eyebrow. You don't want to take it out too far because you don't want your bangs to be super wide and long. So again, I'm just creating 2 triangles on each side of that part. And the triangles don't have to be perfect, but do try to make them as identical as possible so that, your bangs are centered and evenly distributed. And so next I'm just going to take my flat iron and just start to flat iron all of that hair forward towards my face, just to kind of get rid of that part, because you need the part kind of as a guide, but you don't want the part to remain in your head. So I'm just flat ironing and combing through to try to get rid of that part so that I can cut my bangs properly. So I'm just going to smooth all of that hair down forward, and I'm going to slide my fingers down a little bit past my nose before I begin to cut. And I am doing a point cut, so I'm not cutting straight across, I'm cutting at a diagonal, and that is what gives it the fringe look without making it super blunt and super harsh. I do not recommend cutting straight across. So take your time and, do the diagonal point cut. Also, I'm starting my bangs super long, so they're way longer than they need to be. But you want to start long, because remember, you cannot get back what you cut off. So yeah, start long, get your guide ready, and then start gradually cutting them shorter. After I do that first cut, I'm just going to take my flat irons and bump them just so that I can kind of get the shape of the bangs before I go in and do my second cut. And y'all, that part was something serious. Like, I had such a hard time getting rid of that part. You can always go in with mousse and fix it, but I didn't feel like doing that at the time, because then I would have to re-flat iron it and all that other stuff. So yeah, here I am going in with my second round of cutting these bangs, and I'm going a little bit higher this time. And guys, take your time with this. This is very tedious, but again, I recommend going in and gradually working your way up, because again, once it's gone, you can't get it back. So it's tedious, but taking your time is so much more worth it. And so now I'm just going to let down the rest of my hair just to see how the bangs kind of work with the entire head, and then make further adjustments. I kind of took my bangs a little too wide, but it's okay. Just going in and cutting those ends, and then you can also kind of like pull some of those longer pieces forward and flat iron them over those ends where you might have took your bangs a little too wide. And I'm just also smoothing the hair through and just fixing any areas that need to be cut or shortened. And I do prefer my fringe bangs kind of long, so the higher I got up, I was getting too scared that I was going to cut them too short. So what I ended up doing was just kind of sliding or pulling my wig back a little bit until I got the bangs to hang at a length that I preferred. So to avoid cutting too much, I just kind of pulled it back a little bit, as you see me doing right there, and I got them to the perfect length. And y'all, that was it. So yeah, I really like how this wig came out. It's out of my comfort zone, but I still think it's very cute and very fun. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And I'll see you beautiful ladies next time. Let me know what you guys think about this color on me. Again, it's out of my comfort zone, but hey, I'm trying new things. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.